Have you ever wondered how your internet signal travels across vast distances, connecting you to the world, even in the most remote locations? It is an amazing feat of engineering, relying on technology high above our heads. These remarkable connections are made possible by satellites that orbit our planet, each positioned at a very specific altitude to perform its job. Internet satellites orbit Earth at various heights, with the primary ones falling into three main categories: low Earth orbit, or LEO, medium Earth orbit, or MEO, and geosynchronous equatorial orbit, or GEO-LEO. Satellites typically fly at altitudes between 160 kilometers and 2,000 kilometers. MEO satellites are found between 2,000 and 35,786 kilometers. GEO satellites, on the other hand, maintain a very precise altitude of 35,786 kilometers above the equator. The choice of orbit is incredibly important because it dictates several key aspects of the internet service provided. LEO satellites, for instance, are much closer to Earth. This proximity means that signals travel shorter distances, resulting in very low latency, which is the delay in communication. This makes LEO ideal for applications like video calls and online gaming where quick response times are crucial. However, because they are so close, LEO satellites move rapidly across the sky, meaning many are needed in a constellation to provide continuous coverage to a single ground location. Conversely, GEO satellites are much further away, but they orbit at a speed that makes them appear stationary in the sky from the ground. This allows a single GEO satellite to cover a very large area, requiring fewer satellites overall for broad coverage. The downside is the much longer signal travel time, leading to higher latency. MEO satellites offer a compromise, balancing coverage area with latency that is better than GEO but not as low as LEO. Understanding these orbital differences helps you appreciate the engineering behind your internet connection. If you are in a remote area without traditional fiber or cable options, satellite internet is often the solution. Knowing whether a service uses LEO or GEO can inform your decision based on your needs, such as whether low latency is a priority for your daily online activities. Services using LEO constellations are generally favored for their speed and responsiveness, while GEO services provide consistent, wide area coverage. One fascinating detail is that the speed of light, while incredibly fast, still experiences delays over the tens of thousands of miles signals must travel to and from GEO satellites. It is a round trip that adds noticeable milliseconds, which is why LEO internet, despite requiring thousands more satellites, offers a much more responsive experience by keeping those signal paths as short as possible. These LEO constellations are a modern marvel, with each satellite talking to others to seamlessly pass your data around the globe. So, whether you are streaming a movie or video chatting with family, the internet satellites above us are carefully placed and coordinated. This intricate dance of technology ensures that distance is no barrier to communication, connecting us all through a remarkable network spanning various altitudes and offering different benefits depending on their position in the vastness of space.
Join us at Space Tech Insider, where innovation meets the infinite. Discover the future today.